Chelsea. Aubameyang, oh brilliant! He took it first time and with devastating effect. Controlled by Steve Bold, would you believe it?
I don't want to waste what's left. The storms we
The game, according to the referee, and Bergkamp certainly life in hand.
No, I don't want to waste what's left. And on we'll go.
Henri, what a goal!
Dance through the highways till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go.
He's in again, pushed out by Bartes. Wiltor!
What is up, guys? Welcome back to another show. Big up everybody in the chat already. That's what we got. We got currently 5 people in. That's all right. But yeah, listen, I hope you're all doing well. I hope you're all keeping safe. And yeah, first and foremost, I just want to thank each and every one of you for tuning in this morning with Zach and Helen. It was fantastic. You guys are great, and as you guys rightly pointed out, it was way early. It was way early. Again, I hope you can all see me, or I hope I positioned the camera right. Hopefully you guys can see it. Let me know in the chat. But yeah, big up everybody. Big up Liam. Big up Omar, brother. How you doing? Do you know what? The Aubameyang and Arteta's #1 fan is Omar. But yeah, I hope you're doing well. And yeah, we've got a game tomorrow, and I'm going to talk about this game, interact with you guys in the comments, and yeah, we'll just have a bit of an Arsenal therapy session. Do you know what I mean? Because sometimes you need it. Do you know what I mean? Especially after that fucking debacle on Saturday. I'll tell you what, I've never watched so much shit in all my life. And yeah, it was a bit of a fucking madness, wasn't it? It was just I can't get over it. I honestly can't get over it, but it is what it is. Big up Omar says, don't disrespect me. Mate, you're Arteta and Aubameyang's #1 fan. You've said it in the comments time again. Big up Ricardo as well. Camera's all sweet. It's a bit like me then, isn't it, Omar? Big up Seamus. Big up Ian. Big up Joanne. So yeah, big up to you guys in the chat. Big up Cheddars as well. He says Slavia Prague are no mugs. They beat who did they say? Leverkusen and Rangers, and they're unbeaten in their league. Yeah, they've got a good thing going on, really, haven't they? You know, they've got a really good thing going on, and it's going to be no easy game, guys. It's going to be no easy game. This. It's going to be no easy game. And I'll tell you what as well, we've got some massive problems. We're in fucking real trouble. Kieran Tierney looks like he's going to be out for 4 to 6 weeks, which essentially puts him out for the fucking season, doesn't it? Like, he ain't going to get back. He isn't going to get back. Possibly maybe back for the final if we get there. Camera is good. That's some serious... short back and front, is it? Seriously? Wow. Yeah, I had my haircut the other week. I had a friend who done it, so yeah, that was all good. But yeah, honestly, like before I had my haircut, it was like a fucking mop. I looked like some bog brush just pulled out of a toilet bowl. Do you know what I mean? It was ridiculous. Big up James. James, how are you? Hope you're well, brother. Omar says tight game, we will win 2-1. But you know what, right, guys? I'll be honest with you. I am confident for this game, but I'm worried. Our defense is fucked, isn't it? Let's be honest. Kieran Tierney's out, with Louise is out. Probably our two best defenders this season. Our defense is totally fucked. And you know what worries me as well? We've got Cedric and Bellerin, who's probably going to play. And Slavia Prague's one of their strengths is they've got pacey wingers. They've got absolutely pacey wingers. And I'll tell you something now, we're going to get fucking dicked if those two aren't on their game. You know, Liam says they should have been kicked out of the tournament for what that player did. UEFA are useless. Yeah, they should be, but they ain't. They're here, and we got to suck it up, haven't we? If you dare include the captain in your lineup, what, Travis Scott? Yeah, Jesus Christ. Ricardo said he's not confident. Amar said he's nervous. He got roadmap as well. He says it's 2 legs. Yeah, it is. It's 2 legs. It's two ties. So yeah, we got this game at the Emirates, and then next week we go away to Slavia Prague. And that's the thing as well, guys. That's the thing. When we go to Slavia Prague, it's going to be no easy game. I know there's no fans there, but they're going to be comfortable, aren't they? They are going to be so fucking comfortable on their they're going to be so comfortable on their home turf. So we can't rest up, guys. We honestly can't. And we need to approach this game with aggression. And basically, what we need to do is the complete opposite to what we done on Saturday, and then we'll fucking win the game. If we do what we done on Saturday, we're going to get open like a prostitute's legs on a Friday night. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, if we do that, but if we apply ourselves correctly, then we're going to do some we can do bits in this game. But do you know what? It's a tricky game, isn't it, guys? It's one of them that we've got to apply ourselves correctly. That's the key. We've got to apply ourselves correctly. I don't want to see Martinelli in the side. Not Martinelli. Jesus Christ. I don't want to see Aubameyang in the side. I don't want to see. Who else? I don't want to see fucking Ceballos, fucking spin top Ceballos. That guy plays football like he's drunk loads of Estrella. Do you know what I'm saying? Big up Joanne Smith as well in the chat. Ricardo says, I think we'll concede. We might very well do. With our defense, we might very well concede. We'll get thrashed tomorrow, says Joanne Smith. So I hope you smash them. They play better away from home, as they can counter-attack more. But when they're at home, they have more of the ball and don't do well with it. Yeah, but so do we, to be honest, Liam, don't we? If we concede more than one away goal, we're out. I don't know. Like, that's the thing. We've got to approach this game properly, haven't we? We've got to approach this game with aggression. We've got to not let Slavia Prague get into their rhythm. We've got to stop them down the wings somehow. But we're fucking Bellerin and Cedric. Cedric, I'm not too concerned about because he can do a decent job. But Bellerin, Jesus Christ. I'll tell you what, if Bellerin's starting at right back, forget it. The game's done because he's just fucking shit. Let's have a look at it. I think it will be 2-2, says Joanne. Big up to our resident. big up Joseph Fritzl. I don't know what I was going to say there. Big up Joseph Fritzl. Smith. Oh, what's this comment? Where's this comment from Ricardo? Wait there. Smith Rowe behind Martinelli and Laka. Yeah, that could be a good shout. Better not tell your missus. Mate, it's an analogy. It's an analogy. Let's have it. Willian and Bellerin will start for sure, says Ian. Let's have a look here. 3-2 Slavia, says Roadmap. Big up Goon a little. I think I've got that right. 4-0. Is that the Arsenal win 4-0? That's very optimistic. 4-1 we're gonna lose, says Joanne Smith. Jeez. Remember, guys, hit the likes. Would really appreciate that. Smash the granny out the like button. Don't forget, tomorrow Curtis Shaw's going to be on at 12 at midday. So I don't want nobody moaning about the early start tomorrow. But yeah, got Curtis coming on, and yeah, really looking forward to talking to him. Actually, it's going to be a nice show. I'm sure we'll be looking ahead. I'll be asking his thoughts on the game tomorrow, and yeah, listen as well. Mad, I've just thought as well. I've got 3 shows tomorrow. 3 shows because got Curtis coming on in the morning. That'll probably be an hour. Then we got the pre-match build-up at 3 p.m. No, what time's kickoff? Is kickoff? Shit, I haven't even looked at kickoff time. I'll have to look at. But we got 3 shows because we got that, and then the pre-match build-up, then the post-game show. So yeah, you guys are getting 3 shows tomorrow. I normally try and do at least 2 a day, but you're getting 3 tomorrow. The way your defense is leaking goals is worrying, says James. It is. It fucking well is, mate. It absolutely is. Let's have a look. What time am I on tomorrow? So yeah, 12 midday, and then the post game, then the pre-match build-up. I need to check the time of the kickoff. The pre-match build-up will usually be an hour and a half before kickoff. I usually wrap up half an hour before the game starts, and then I'll be back on at the final whistle for the post-game show. Oh, it's at 8 kickoff. 8. All right then. So my pre-match build-up will probably start at 6 p.m. then. So 6 p.m. for the pre-match build-up, and then as soon as the final whistle goes, I'll be logging on. So yeah, I'll settle all those shows tonight as well. But yeah, big up to everybody in the chat. Listen, I'm gonna get into my starting lineup in a minute, but let me do some more comments. What else we got here? Late kickoff, 8 p.m. What's this one? I really hope Martinelli starts and not Travis Scott. Kickoff is 8 o'clock. Yeah, I want to see Martinelli. I've seen a lot of people suggesting to put Saka at left back, but I'm not sure. I don't think I want to see Saka at left back because that infringes him attacking wise. And he's just formed a good partnership with Smith Rowe. So I'm not sure I really want to see that. Seamus says Slavia are a good attacking team. They can get goals. Yeah, I'm worried, if I'm being honest. I really am worried. Anyone would think we're being a bit negative about our pathetic team, says Roadmap. Get to my lineup. Let's have a look. Let's have a look here. Right. So yeah, I'm going to get into my lineup now. Yeah, so I've been going for 15 minutes and I've not even got into my lineup. So let's start with the goalkeeper. Jesus Christ. Yeah, so I'm going to go with Bert Leno. I think he's obviously going to start. I can't see Arteta changing that. Defensive. So right back, I'm going to go with Chambers at right back. Listen, he's not the greatest, but I'd rather see him over fucking Hector Bellerin. I don't want to see fucking Hector. Hector fucking who? Fucking useless prick. I don't want to see him anywhere near this team. I'm going to go with Gabriel and Mari. I don't want to see Holding play. Holding, I'm not a big fan. So yeah, I'm going to go with Gabriel and Mari. Left back is a tricky one. I'm going to go with Cedric. I don't want to see Saka there. I know Saka can do a job. But I'd rather see Saka further forward. Moving into the midfield. So let's see. Thomas Partey and Granit Xhaka. I want to see them two start. I don't want to see Danny Ceballos or fucking Mohamed El sideways. It's got to be Thomas Partey and Granit Xhaka. And then the front four, I'd like to see Smith Rowe in that number 10 role, because I heard as well, and I've seen conflicting reports that Martin Odegaard's picked up an injury and that he might be out as well. So, yeah, I'd like to see Smith Rowe. I'd like to see Saka on the right. I'd like to see Martinelli on the left with Lacazette up top. I'd start Ryan. A lot of you suggesting you'd start Ryan. Yeah, a lot of you suggesting it should be Ryan. Is Matt Ryan still at Arsenal? Yeah, he's the backup goalkeeper. Big up Pratik says relax. No, I don't want to see Bella in this side. Liam Vince. Daniel, do you watch European football? Yeah, I watch some European football. I watch La Liga, although La Liga's fucking shit this season, isn't it? Good evening, Russ, as well. Yeah, La Liga's gone downhill. I did watch a couple of Italian games and then got bored because Italian football is also boring. Willian Omar, let me see your front four. ESR, Saka, Martinelli, and Martinelli. Really? Wow. That's not a bad front four. ZH says it should be a walk in the park this game. Really? Do you think so? Do you really think it's going to be a walk in the park? Because we all thought we'd do really well against Liverpool, and look how that turned out. That was anything but a walk in the park. That was like a walk in the fucking. That was like a walk in the fucking graveyard, really, wasn't it? But yeah, it's mad. I honestly don't know. Listen, there's 18 people watching this live. Smash the like button. Would really appreciate that. But yeah, do you really think it's going to be a walk in the park? Because I'm not so sure, you know. I honestly really not sure. I honestly don't think it'll be a walk in the park. I think it's going to be a real struggle. Smash the likes, people. Would really appreciate that. Smash the likes. Really drive the likes up. Let's have a look here. Liga, Italian League and Bundesliga. Yeah, I've watched a few Bundesliga games, Liam. They're not too bad. Martinelli, Saka, Laka, and Saka front three. Yeah, that could be a good front three. But yeah, I don't want to see Aubameyang, but you just know Arteta's going to play Aubameyang, don't you? He's going to play Aubameyang. He's going to play Rob Holding. He's going to play Bellerin. He's going to fucking play Mohamed El sideways or fucking spin top Ceballos. But you just know he's going to play it. Omar says, walk in the park, laugh out loud, we're Arsenal. Yeah, you're right, mate. That Liverpool game was a walk in the Jurassic Park. No European ties are ever easy unless you're playing some crap team, says Liam. Yeah. We ain't going to win. They should play the boys from the reserves, says Joanne. I think we'll nick it 2-1. We need to respond, says James Dunlop. Yeah, do you know what, James, as well? I actually think that we've got to see a response from these players. We've got to see these players perform. We can't see that on Saturday, again on Thursday, tomorrow. We can't see that level of performance. Jesus Christ, I've never seen so much shit in all my life. And we've got to see a response. Like I said, Europa League or bust. If we don't win this Europa League, it's curtains for our season. It should be curtains for Arteta. But I really don't want our season to end just yet. Do you know what I mean? Because let's be honest, in the league, we ain't getting nowhere. We're going fucking nowhere in the league. But I don't want to see our season come to an end. I honestly don't. And if we go out of this tie, then there's just no point in watching the rest of it, is there? Because we ain't getting nowhere. So yeah, Europa League is it's kind of what's left for us in terms of competitive competition. And we need to do well in that. We need to get through. We need to get to that final somehow. If we can get to that final, then it's just one game and anything can happen. But yeah, look, 4 games and we're in the final. Win these 2 games against Slavia, meet either Villarreal or Dynamo Zagreb, and then we're in the final. Listen, who we get in the final or the semi, who we get in the final. Listen, that just depends on how Man United performed, doesn't it? And Ajax and Roma. If we win, Arteta masterclass, and if we lose, the players are shit. Exactly. It's never Arteta's fault. It's never Arteta's fault if we lose. It's the players are shit. The players let him down. The players done this. I've never seen so much love for Arteta. You could let Arteta sleep with, some of these fans could let Arteta sleep with their partner and they'd still, don't worry, it's Arteta, we'll just let it slide. Apart from last season, we usually beat teams that we're meant to beat in Europe. And he said, apart from last season. Yeah, well, we fucking failed last season, didn't we? It was just an epic fail. Ceballos spinning around more times than Kylie, says Roadmap. Yeah, what's up with that? What's up with Danny Ceballos? He's just spinning around. Do you know what I mean? Don't forget score prediction. I always do. Yeah, I'm gonna do that towards the end of the stream. Let's have a look here. Big up, Rob. He said, "This is all we have to play for now. The players and manager need to step up, especially when we have a huge summer coming up." Yeah, you're right. You are right. And it just whether these players and the manager can step up, because let me be honest with you guys, they are not filling me with fucking confidence. Honestly, none of them are filling me with confidence. So look. Big up Steve B in the chat. He says, it's destiny. We're going to lose to Emery in the semis. Arteta out. Yeah, I said that's going to be a tricky game as well. If we get to the semi-final and Villarreal, we get drawn against Villarreal, it's going to be a tough game. It's going to be a real tough game because Emery's going to want revenge. He really is going to want revenge. He's going to want to get his own back on the club because let's be honest, like Arsenal treated Emery like shit. I know it kind of all fell apart towards the end, but Arsenal treated him like shit. They didn't give him the players he wanted. They didn't back him like they've backed Arteta, which is just utterly baffling. So yeah, if I was Emery, I'd be like, do you know what? I want to fucking win against this fucking idiotic club that threw me out. So yeah, I think it's going to be tricky if we get Villarreal in the semis. It's going to be a really tricky game. Big up Melina in the chat. Hope you're well, Melina. Am I excited for Robbie versus Sammy and Nasri? What? I've not. What? I don't know what you're talking about. I've not seen that, to be honest. Yeah, I've not seen it, Pratik. I'm not sure. I don't really know what you're talking about, to be honest. But if that is happening, yeah, I'll be watching. Since Kieran Tierney is out for 6 weeks, Cedric or Saka will have to play right back. Yeah, I don't want to see Saka at left back. Sorry, I said right back, didn't I? Left back. Yeah, I don't want to see Saka at left back. I think it would take a lot of our creativity. Listen, we struggle to create chances with Saka when he's up top, but if we put him at left back, we'd fucking struggle even more. Big up Jesse Fagan, United fan here. Big up to you. Do subscribe if you're new, guys, and do hit the like button as well. Would really appreciate that. We're on the road to 2K. I'm literally 120 subscribers off 2,000. So yeah, let's make this happen. Come on, I'm so close. I can see the touching line. I can see the finishing line. Well, I say it's the finishing line. It's the next big milestone. So yeah, let's try and get there. We shouldn't underestimate Slavia Prague, says Melina, as they knocked out Leicester and Rangers. Yeah, do you know what? That's true. And yeah, listen, both Leicester and Rangers are better than us, and Slavia Prague knocked them out. So if they can knock them out, it's going to be a massive, massive test for us. And if they can knock them out, then they can knock us out too. Do you think Arsenal win? Are you asking me, do I think Arsenal win the tie? Or you're just saying, I'm assuming you're asking me, do I think Arsenal win the tie? I'd like to think so. I'd like to think we can win the tie. Over 2 legs, I'd like to think we've got enough to win it. Even if we somehow win the Europa League, Arteta has to go. Enough is enough, says Melina. Yeah, I agree. If we win the Europa League, then Arteta has to go because I don't want to see none of this fucking football next season. This football's just been dire. Do you know what I mean? It's been fucking dreadful. And if Arteta doesn't go, then I don't know. There's no hope for this fucking club. But yeah, and Arteta's got to spend big as well. Do you know what I mean? The club have got to spend big. I think Tierney is a good player. I used to watch him a lot his Celtic days, but even his Celtic days, he had a lot of injuries. Yeah, I must admit, I'm getting slightly worried about Kieran Tierney because he is good quality, but his injury record is just horrendous. Absolutely horrendous. Big up Jake Simpster. Hope you're well. Unai Emery will school us with Villarreal if we get past Slavia Prague. Yeah, you're right there. Our only decent player is out for the rest of the season. Our nightmare continues. Exactly. I can't really say anything about that, to be honest. Big up Jamie. He said he never got a notification. So yeah, for those of you that are watching my channel, please set your notifications to all notifications, and not just personalized notifications, because you won't get all the. I only realized this the other day as well. If you set it to personalized notification, you only get notifications sometimes. But if you set the notification to all notifications, then you're more likely to get the notification. Rangers aren't better than us. Come on, Russ. Are you really saying that Rangers aren't better than us? Steven Gerrard's got them playing really well. You know what I mean? Like, come on, listen. I think if we played Rangers, Rangers would knock us out. Oh, okay, Jesse saying I do think Arsenal win the tie. Let's have a look. On the bright side, Fabrizio said in his interview on Steven's channel that Bellerin's off in the summer. I've not watched that. I need to watch. I've watching the first 2 minutes, and then I need to kind of watch it. I need to watch the rest of it. But yeah, if that is true, then listen, Fabrizio's a don. I believe everything that guy says, and I can see that. I mentioned the big summer for the squad. In truth, I don't trust Arteta and Edu to bring in the players we need. Yeah, exactly. I have to agree with you if I'm being honest, Rob. I can't see Edu and Arteta bringing. Listen, these clowns can't even run a fucking bath, let alone a football club. Arteta said the grass was too long. Where did he say that? I never heard that, but I wouldn't put it past him. Arsenal better than Rangers, really? Yeah, honestly, Rangers, you lot are dissing Rangers, man. Rangers have done a really good job. Would take Gerrard as manager. Yeah, he's going to Liverpool though, isn't he? He ain't going He ain't going to manage anybody in the Premier League apart from Liverpool. Jesse says half of the Scottish League is League Two. Yeah, listen, I'm not saying that the Scottish League isn't is the Premier League, but I just look. Rangers are more organised than us at the moment. They've done really well. Russ says I trust Edu. Do you really? Do you actually really trust Edu? Do you really trust Edu? I'm not so sure. I used to back him. I used to think he'd give him a chance, but I don't know. I'm not sure. Listen, this summer's going to be a big tell, isn't it? This summer's going to be a massive tell. I hope we will go after Basuma. I hope we do. Basuma's a good player, Melina. He said the grass was too long after Burnley Arsenal 0-0. That doesn't surprise me, That probably doesn't surprise me. But that was at Turf Moor, wasn't it? Oh, I mean, Rangers are better than Arsenal. I was questioning why somebody said they aren't. Yeah, they are. Rangers are a decent side. I don't know why people are dissing Rangers, but yeah, Rangers are a decent side. Arteta in. Aubameyang should be given a new 3-year contract. Edu in. Arteta in. Granit Xhaka and Bella in. Omar, you joker. I trust Edu without Raul's influence. Yeah, but he's still got Vinay. Do you guys trust Vinay? I don't trust Vinay. I don't trust Vinay. I honestly don't trust Vinay. Do you guys trust Vinay? Because I'm not so sure he's going to do a job. I really am not sure he's going to do a great job. But you know what? We'll find out in the summer. Listen, I need to go and see what links. I need to go and see what Fabrizio has said on Steven's channel. I need to watch that interview at some point because Be interesting to see what he has to say. But yeah, I'm gonna get Fabrizio on in the summer as well. When the transfer window opens, guys, he's coming back on here. He's already been on once, and yeah, I'm looking forward to getting him back on. So yeah, I'll get him back on, and yeah, I'm gonna get him back on, and hopefully, when it all kicks off. Thing is, there's not really, there's. I wanted to. I'm gonna try and maybe get him on towards the end of the window. So like when things are hotting up, I'm gonna try and get him on. Big up Chadwick. Hope you're well. He said, losing confidence in all, but if we don't win the Europa League, I'm worried. This club is, if we don't win the Europa League, this club is in massive trouble. If not, I fear players will be sold. Yeah, if we don't win the Europa, we're going to be fucked. Because let me tell you something, if we don't win the Europa, we ain't getting European football next season. So we haven't got the Europa League to fall back on. If we don't win the Europa, we are fucked. They only dish Rangers because Celtic run the league a lot, but times are turning in Scotland, which is good, says Joanne. Europa League predictions. All right, I'm going to go into my score predictions. So, this is a tough one because I can't actually. It depends. So I'm going to give. Okay, so providing Arsenal turns up, I'm going to go for a 2-0 home win. I'm going to go for a 2-0 home. No. I'm going to change it. I'm going to go for a 2-1 home win. Even though I did say on Steven's channel yesterday that I think we could win 2 or 3-0, but I'm going to, having thought about it, and with the injury to Tierney and having all that, I'm going to go for 2-1 because I think we'll concede, but I think we'll score. I think we'll win 2-1. In either less said about it, the better, says Omar. One question is Arteta bold or is he using the wheel? I don't know, mate. I can't see Arteta. I don't want to see Arteta. I'm blind enough as it is without seeing his ugly fucking mug. Do you know what I mean? Is it weird for me as an Man United fan that I feel sorry for the state of Arsenal, says Jesse. Mate, everyone feels sorry for Arsenal. Even Arsenal feels sorry for Arsenal. Big up, Eric. Hope you're well. Thanks for tuning in. Big up, Ansematic. Today's Champions League predictions. Chelsea are going to get past Porto. Yeah, I think Chelsea are going to get past Porto. Do you know what? I was actually contemplating doing a watch along for that, but I decided against it because, I've just done this stream and that stream. But I might do. I don't know. Like, a lot of people are asking me for watch alongs to come back. I don't know. I'll have to think about it. Depends, because the thing is, the watch alongs don't get that much views, so it's hard to do it when there's only like 2 people or 3, 4 people in the chat. It's hard to keep the chat going, but I might bring them back. I don't know. If there's enough call for it, then I'll bring them back. If Arsenal miss out on European football next season, will you become an Exeter City fan? Exeter, do you know what? I live not far from Exeter. I actually live round the corner, but mate, the state of that club, Jesus Christ. I mean, do you know what I mean? The state of Exeter, but nah, mate, Arsenal all the way. Arsenal. Arteta lovers will blame Tierney and Luiz's injuries if we don't win the Europa. Yeah, exactly. You're right, Ricardo. You are absolutely right. Let's have a look here. Seriously though, I do think Arsenal have a good a group of decent young wonderful players. I think Saka's a talent, and Smith Rowe. Yeah, Smith Rowe and Saka are probably our best players right now, if you're being honest. And that's no disrespect to Martinelli, but listen, he's not been played. Smith Rowe, Saka, Martinelli, and Balogun, I'll probably say, are our better players, even though we've not seen much of Balogun, if any. And the same with Martinelli. But yeah, we should be building a team around those guys, not alienating them out of the team. I hate the Europa League anyway, says Russ, but Thursday can do one. Mate, I hate the Europa League. I can't stand Thursday nights. Just suck. I want to go back to Tuesday and Wednesdays. I'm fed up of Thursdays, Sundays, Thursdays, Sundays. Yeah, I want to be back in the Champions League. I want to hear the Champions League music at the Emirates again. Do you know what I mean? I want to play bigger and better teams. I know we're going to get battered in the Champions League. I know we're going to get battered. We're probably not going to win it. But I just want to be playing against those teams. I want to go to a European game. Like, do you remember back in I think it was Wenger's last year when we played Atletico Madrid, right? I was at the Emirates that night and it was fucking rocking. The atmosphere against Atletico was rocking, absolutely rocking. And I want those nights back at the Emirates. I don't want no half full stadiums playing Bate Borislav, where everybody's just more worried about what's going on in EastEnders than what's going on the football pitch. I don't want those nights. I want to be back playing against Bayern Munich. I want to be back playing against PSG, playing against Barca. I don't care if we get knocked out. I just want to be competing against those teams. I don't want to be playing against these teams that are just boring. Absolutely fucking boring. 2-0 Inter, says Liam. Frankie, big up to you. I've not seen you in a live chat for a long time, Frankie. Do hit the likes, people, and subscribe if you're new. He says if Kroenke doesn't sell Arteta, will you support Spurs in protest? No, mate, definitely not. Definitely not. There's no way. Fucking bottle jobs. Spurs are a bunch of fucking bottle jobs. Can't stand them. Apart from Tierney, who else stands out to be the Arsenal captain in your opinion? That's a tricky one. I think only Tierney at the moment. If I had to say anyone apart from Tierney, I'll probably say Smith Rowe. But Smith Rowe needs to develop a bit more. Actually, no, not Smith Rowe, Saka. I'd give him captain. I'd give Saka captain, but I think he needs a bit more experience before he's considered captain material. This fraud better not sell Saka. Yeah, I don't think Saka's going anywhere. Unless Arsenal get 150 to 200 mil, Saka ain't going nowhere. Jess Long's pizzeria was close to me. Really? Wow. Pandemic Pratt. Talking about Arteta. What's going on with Martinelli? Was Arsenal's best player against Liverpool? Yeah, I don't know, Jesse. I honestly don't know, mate. I don't know what's going on. I honestly don't know what's going on with Martinelli. I think Arteta doesn't rate him. And he's all but said that, and he's just come out and said that he's the reason he's not playing. But if we're not careful, Martinelli could just say to his agent, do you know what? Fuck it. I'm not playing. I want out. Find me another club. Because he's a talent. He is an absolute talent. And he's wasted. Absolutely wasted. Along with Balogun, Arteta's fucking wasting him. And it pisses me off. Big chance of losing every single game until the end of the season, says Ricardo. Yeah, you're right, man. We could do. Liam says, would you take Lukaku? Not for me. Not for me. I don't think Lukaku's good enough. I know he's doing bits at Inter, but I just, Lukaku not for me. I don't think Lukaku is any. I don't think Lukaku would fit back into the Premier League right now. I think we need a striker who's a bit better than Lukaku. When was the last time Arsenal's board made a statement about Arsenal's position? I think it was December. I think they had like a supporters forum, and Edu and Vinay sort of categorically said that they're standing by Arteta. Russ says, would you sell Saka to improve in other areas of the squad? No, I wouldn't. Not unless, and I might consider it if they gave us 150 million upwards, but if they had just offered us like 80 million, no, absolutely not. Big up Stephen Featley. Yeah, I've not seen your interview. I've not seen your interview with Fabrizio yet, Stephen. I've got it on playback. As soon as I end this stream, I'm gonna go watch it. But I watched the first 5 minutes, and you look pretty good. Well done, mate. Absolutely well done. And like I said, mate, if you ever need any help with anything, just give me a shout. Because I'm here to help you. We'll look after Martinelli, says James. Mate, he'd probably fit right in at Everton as well. Probably Ancelotti will get the best out of him as well. Roadmap says Cone Boy doesn't like ballers. You're right there. Same with Saliba. He's a young talent. Should be playing, not held back. Do you know, Curtis put out a stat on his channel that nobody has managed to dribble past Saliba this season. And yet Arteta doesn't want to play him. If Arteta doesn't play Saliba next season, then there's no hope. There's no hope for this fucking club. Liam says Dybala scored for Juventus. What happened to Arteta's son? Apparently Bellerin's gone, isn't he? He wants to go. Saka's invaluable for Arsenal's future. From outside looking at Arsenal's best four is Odegaard, Smith-Rowe, Saka, and Martinelli is the front main striker. Yeah, that would be a shout. So look. Yeah, no worries, Stephen. Thanks, mate. Roadmap. Is my missus having another coffee? Even no, she's talking to her mum. I don't know what she's doing. She's no, that's why I won't have it now. Let's have a look here. Oh, Joanne's comment. That might not be true about Saliba. What about Arteta dribbling him out on loan? Oh, that's a comment. That's a good comment. Yeah, that's a good comment, to be fair, Joanne. Big up La Copa. La Copa's doing all right. I hope you're doing well. Smash the likes, guys. Somebody put in the chat how many likes are on. Come on, smash the likes. Also, somebody put in the chat how many people are watching, because I'm not up that top of the screen. But yeah, big up La Copa. I hope you're doing well. How long does Balogun's contract with Arsenal last? It runs out at the end of the season. So effectively, if we don't tie him down to a new deal, he could leave on a free at the end of the season. So yeah, I think he's out of contract. Antomatic 23. Is that 23 likes or 23 watching? Again, is that 24? Says Liam. Is that likes or watching? 25. The missus is Arteta in, and she's furious at Dan being Arteta out. Mate, my missus, she don't like football. Well, she does. She watches it, but she's not like an avid supporter to the point where she'll be Arteta in, Arteta out. She just, Yeah, she watches it, but I think that's more to do with the fact that because I'm an avid Arsenal fan and a football fan, she's got no choice. 19 watching. Big up Grisham, hope you're well. Fair dues, fair dues, fair dues. James says, do you think Pepe needs to be sold, or what role should he have with you guys? I'll be honest, I'm getting really, really worried about Pepe. I'm getting really worried about Pepe because he's not really giving the output he should be. He's not really performing on a level that you can say, do you know what, that's money well spent. And I'm getting a bit worried about Pepe. I'm getting really concerned with the fact that he's just not performing. I do feel a little bit sorry for him because he had a good run on the left and then Arteta dropped him, and then obviously fucked things up for himself with that headbutt and getting himself sent off. But yeah, I'm getting a little bit worried about Pepe. Listen, if a decent offer come in and we sold him, I actually probably wouldn't be that disappointed. So yeah, big up Frankie. Love the work, Daniel. I always appreciate your opinions. Yeah, big up to you as well. Yeah, there might be a chance as well, and I'm not going to say anything just yet, but there might be a couple of more doors opening for me soon in terms of you might see me on other platforms. But I'm not going to say anything until it's confirmed, but there might be a possibility of certain things. I have trained my wife. Yeah, mate, she hasn't really got a choice, has she? With an avid Arsenal fan. I'm not worried about Pepe. He needs time. Yeah, but Ross, do you know what? How much time does he need? He's been at the club now he's been at the club almost 2 seasons. And how much time does he need? Do you know what I mean? I get you, and I said the same thing when he first arrived at this club. But how much time does he need? How much time do you want to give him? I think now we're at the stage where he should be adapted. He should be at the level now where you're used to the Premier League. I don't think time can be an excuse now. Players from the French league are genuinely overhyped, says Lacopa. Pepe performed well for a short period of time, says Frankie. Needs to be consistent. Pepe needs time. Pepe needs working on with a manager who can develop talent, but that isn't Arteta, says Rob. Yeah, you're right, mate. It isn't. It isn't Arteta. Do you know what? It's mad as well because everyone at Man City and everybody connected with Man City always says Arteta, he's good at developing. Oh, he developed Raheem Sterling, and yeah, he's not really done well. I'd say he's probably done good for Smith Rowe and Saka, but in terms of on a whole scale level, he's not really been great at developing, is he, Arteta? He's just been absolutely atrocious. What is William's contract? Is he paid per game played? I don't know. I'm not so sure. I'm not so sure about Willian, but yeah, I'd like to see more from him as well. He's done atrocious as well. We've just got too many fucking dog shit players in this team. I'll be honest, says Joanne. Maybe we should cut our losses with Pepe and move for players that are needed. Yeah, I'm sort of on the same level and on the same wavelength as you, Joanne. I think I would be happy if an offer came in for Pepe that was about 35 to 40 million. I'd take that all day long. I'd honestly take that all day long. Listen, we ain't getting the 72 million that we paid for him, but I'd take 30 to 45 million all day long. Do you think Arsenal has the 10th best squad? Mate, I don't know. Like, we're just struggling at the moment, aren't we? With the squad that we've got. And, you know, Arteta's got a better squad than what Emery had, but yeah, he's still struggling. And that's not a coincidence, you know. Arteta always plays the players out of form, says Lacopa. I've no idea why he does that. Yeah, I don't know. You'll have to ask Arteta that. Maybe I'll try and get him on a stream and grill him about that. Nah, joking aside, I don't know. I honestly don't know. Yeah, Arteta back some of this. Deadwood said Stephen Featley. Like holding Xhaka and Bellerin. Yeah, you're right. He does. Holding Xhaka and Bellerin, all players that need to go. And you know what? It's got to the stage, and Curtis said it earlier on his stream, and I agree with him. It's got to the stage where I'm actually missing Granit Xhaka playing, and he's the worst. I don't rate Granit Xhaka, but yet out of all those three players, out of Xhaka, Ceballos, and El Neni, he's the best of a bad bunch. Pepe would be better if he's given a chance. Yeah, but he plays games. Like, look at on Saturday, Russ. He did nothing on Saturday. Absolutely nothing. Before going to Dortmund, where Arsenal looking at Haaland, I don't know. We ain't getting Haaland. We ain't getting fucking nothing. Same thing with Iwobi. We won't get 35 or 40 million that we paid for him. Yeah, you guys you guys we got the better end of that deal with Iwobi. We really did get the better of that deal. Yeah, we really did get the better with that deal. Honestly, we really did. Yeah, smash the likes, guys. Yeah, really smash the likes. And do subscribe if you're new. Like I said, I'm 120 subscribers away from 1,000, from 2,000. So yeah, really, really smash the likes. Like I said, I've got Curtis joining at 12 midday. And then I've got the pre-match build-up show at 6 p.m. And then straight after the final whistle, I've got the post-game show. So yeah, that's going to be interesting. So yeah, you guys get free shows. I think it's going to be like 3 hours of streaming tomorrow because the pre-match build-up we go for an hour. Zach's joining me for the pre-match build-up. And then, like I say, with Curtis, and then I think the post-game show is the only show I don't have any guests on as yet. That might change. But certainly the pre-match build-up and the the pre-match build-up and the show with Curtis. We'll get 15. So look. You list all the players that you want to leave this summer. I'm going to do that in a separate show, Joanne. I'm going to do a keep or sell show at some point. Should Arsenal follow the Dortmund model, go with young players? Yeah, it depends kind of what talent we're developing. We're developing some decent talent, but I can't see Arteta doing that, going with the young model. Supporting Exeter ain't that bad. There's a midfielder called Joe Randall, ain't that bad. Yeah, I don't really follow Exeter. Like I keep, they're my local team, so I sort of glance at the scoreline and that. But mate, it's hard enough following Arsenal. Do you know what I mean? With all the shit that goes on with us at the moment, but trying to worry about other teams. But yeah, I don't really. I've got friends who do, like, they're massive Exeter City fans. They're real Exeter supporters. Like they've got a season ticket and stuff. So yeah, it's interesting. Big up David in the chat as well. Yeah, big up David. He said, I used to look forward to waking up, seeing what yourself and Claude used to say. We're talking about, and I'm gonna miss that. R.I.P. Claude. Yeah, mate, I missed it too. And do you know the funny thing was as well, David? I woke up this morning, and this morning I was just like, "Oh yes, great! It's Wednesday. I get to go on Claude's show, and we get to have a chat with Claude." And yeah, then it hit me that I'm not going to do it anymore. So yeah, it's bittersweet, mate. I'm sad. I'm absolutely sad because I'm going to miss that. But I'm going to miss him. I am going to miss him. I'm going to miss him loads. Real miss him. What would you change tactically in our game? I'm not sure. I think we're too conservative when we're at home. Like yes, on Saturday we just created nothing. Like we were playing more like the away team, but yeah, we were the home team. We just created absolutely nothing, and that's you should not play like that at home. You should be creating. You should be taking the game to your opponents. But we just sat back and just did this sideways, backwards passing that's just ineffective. You should do an England squad for the Euros. Yeah, I'm gonna do some. I'm gonna do cover the Euros. I'm gonna do the watch-alongs. Yeah, I'm gonna do watch-alongs for the England game, and I might do a couple of other countries as well. Decent ties and that. So yeah, I'm gonna do some European coverage on this channel, along with along with the usual Arsenal stuff. Like I say, I'm going to get Fabrizio back on in the summer. I've got lots of big plans as well going forward. So once I hit my targets, all my plans are target based. Once I hit my targets, then yeah, it's gonna be tricky. But once I hit my targets, then I've got a lot more content and ideas and stuff coming. How many Man United players would you buy? None. Why am I still live? I'm enjoying it, Omar. I'm enjoying reading the comments and chatting. I've got nothing better to do this evenings, but I'm enjoying it. Lord left a massive void. I'm still not over it, says James. Nor me, James. Nor me. Let's have a look here. But yeah, it's mad. It is honestly mad. It is. It's mad. I'm not over Claude, but I'm slightly coming to terms with it now, and I'm slightly coming to terms with it. David says, "Good. Kieran Tierney's out for 6 weeks. Good thing we can replace him with Maitland-Niles. Oh wait, yeah. I bet Arteta wishes he kept hold of him." Big up Michael Casey. Sincere condolences on losing your dear friend Claude. He will be always remembered. Yeah, he will. While I'm doing this channel, and I plan on doing this channel for a long time. Like I said, I want to get to 5K, which is my big milestone. Anything past that, it'll be a bonus. But my target is to get to 5K. But once I get past that, and you know what? I loved it the other day when I was doing a tribute. And there was like over 100 people in the chat, and I loved it because there was loads of people in the chat for the whole stream. That's what I'd like to get to on a regular basis. I'd like to see over 100 people in my live chat because I'd love to get to a point where that happens on a regular basis. Not saying I don't appreciate you guys in the chat. I love it. Listen, I'm not one, but I'd love it to get to a point where I have like 100 people at a time watching the chat, or even over. You know, at the moment I regularly have about 25 to 30, which is more than what I usually have. But if I get to a point where I have upwards of that, that would be amazing. And then I'll feel like I've really accomplished something, because a lot of people told me I'd never make it on YouTube. A lot of people would said to you, yeah, a blind person never does YouTube. You'll never make it. Nobody will ever buy into that. So I'd love to just prove all those people wrong. Big up Total Hitspurt. He said, "Not trying to be rude. How do you know what's going on in the games? Love from Sweden. Big up to yourself, bro." So yeah, I use audio commentary. I use a commentary service. There's the best way I can describe it. So I don't know whether you have it in Sweden, but the best way I can describe audio commentary is like what you know, like when you get commentaries on the radio. So that's kind of like the best way I can describe it. That's what audio commentary, and as you guys know, especially people in the UK know, that radio commentaries are very descriptive. So like what people see on the TV, on the radio commentary, they are very they commentate on bits that you don't see, that I don't see on the TV, that you guys watching the TV would see. So yeah, that's the best way I can describe it. Feels very different when I watch Arsenal as Ricardo. Yeah, it does. I feel like Claude left us just before our club fades away forever. I hope not. You have our support, says James. Yeah, thank you. Not many don't make it past 1,000 subs. You've done better than most. Yeah, I'm almost at 2K. So yeah, hopefully I'm growing. And it's hard. That's the hardest part. You know, it's not the streaming, it's not but the hardest part is get it growing and keeping people watching. Because like I say, I've got a lot of subscribers, but hardly any, like there's only the regulars that are really active, and the new ones occasionally, like the new ones now, there's a lot of new active people. But I'd like to see more of my subscribers active. I'm gonna start running competitions, and you know, I'm gonna run competitions for my subscribers, but I'm not going to run them just for the subscribers. So to enter, you've got to be an active subscriber in the chats. And I know who's active. So I know who's been regulars, you know. So yeah, I'm going to start running competitions to try and to give you guys more incentives and stuff. So yeah, I'm working on quite a lot of stuff actually behind the scenes. And I've got a lot of people backing me as well, which is nice. You've accomplished plenty now, mate. Be proud of what you've done. Yeah, I am proud. I am proud of what I've achieved. I'm proud of where I've come. I'm proud of you know, the things that I've accomplished. But this is just the start. This is just the start. So yeah, I'm hoping, I'm praying to push this a lot bigger, lot bigger. Can't wait for this lockdown to end. Big up, Grant. I might join a boxing club. I might plan on joining a boxing club. Yeah, you should do it, mate. Big up Static, mate. Where have you been? I know you've got a new job. Congratulations to you. George would be fuming if he was watching the game against Liverpool. Yeah, he would be. He would be. Yeah, thanks, Static. He says you're doing a great job. Keep up the great work. Thank you. Inter Milan and Juventus have both won 2-1. Do you think Balogun could be another Serge Gnabry? Yes, I do. I really do, and that's one thing I regret. If Balogun goes, then it could be. I think he's going to tear it up. Yeah, I honestly think Balogun is going to turn it. He's going to if we let him go, he could be another. He could be another. He could be another. Oh, I've lost my train of thought. Yeah, it could be another Serge Gnabry. He could be. But yeah, honestly, I do think that. You know, you're right. Absolutely right. I think he could be. Listen, guys, I've been going for 1 hour 10 minutes. And I never thought I'd go for that long, to be honest. But do you know what? I love reading your comments, and I thought, you know what, why not? Do smash the like button on your way out. Please, please smash the like button on your way out. I am going to be back tomorrow with Curtis. Please promote that show. Please promote that show wherever you can, and do share the channel around. Come on, let's try and push this. I'm trying to get to 2K. Like I said, I'm only 120 subs off it. So if we can reach that, that'll be fantastic. And then I've got my pre-match build-up with Zach at 6 p.m. and then the post-game show straight after the game tomorrow. So lots coming up. Please do hit the like button on your way out. Subscribe if you're new. Thank you to everyone who's been tuning in. Much love to you all. And I'll see you tomorrow. Take care, guys.